Fire in the hole! Let's cook a chicken! Stay tuned! So I got a chicken and I got a recipe. I'm going to kind of cobble together a recipe from my buddy Roel, Pitmaster X. Kind of came up with this first. This Garam Masala chicken, and it's slippery. That's a slippery chicken. Hey! Where have we heard that before? Okay, so first thing we got to do is spatchcock our chicken. And I make it look a lot harder than it really is. It's not that hard. You just flip him over. Just give his breastbone a smack. And he's laying flat for you. All we got to do now is put our marinade on him. So stay tuned. It's a two-part marinade. Okay, I got my spatchcocked chicken in a plastic bag. And we're going to cook up stage one of this marinade. It's a two-stage marinade. And the first thing we're going in with is some turmeric. About a teaspoon of the spice turmeric, which is a nice spice. If you like Indian food, which this is, that's not even a teaspoon there. Alright, that's a teaspoon of turmeric. Then we're going to put in a teaspoon of smoked paprika. I'll say when it's a teaspoon. You know what? I get so tired of these. There, that's a teaspoon. There you go, okay? Then we need some red pepper. We're going to put about a tablespoon of red pepper in there. That's good stuff. Then we got some garlic paste. And we need about a tablespoon of garlic paste in there. That's good stuff. And we also need some ginger. About a tablespoon of ginger. That's about it right there. And we're going to mix that whole thing together with some lemon juice, which I forgot to open. How stupid of me. Okay, lemon juice. I'm going to put about 1/3 of a cup of lemon juice in there. And that's stage one of the marinade. We're going to put that on our chicken, marinate him for 6 hours in that, and then we're going to come back with the rest of this marinade. That looks pretty good already, I'll tell you what. Don't it? Okay, we're going to pour that on my spatchcocked chicken and put him back in the fridge for 6 hours, and then we'll come back with part 2 of the marinade. So stay tuned. Okay, so my chicken's been in the marinade, stage 1 of the marinade for 6 hours. And now we're going to go with stage 2 of the marinade. We're going to open him back up. And we're basically going to double the marinade, except we're going to add some things to it. So we're going to start with 1/3 cup of lemon juice. Again, we've already got 1/3 cup of that in there. There goes another 1/3 cup. Some more red pepper. Another tablespoon of red pepper. Maybe a little more. I like red pepper. So there we go with the red pepper. We need a little bit more turmeric. About, let's get this thing off of here so we can get the turmeric out. We need about, I'm going to say about a teaspoon of turmeric in there. Pretty strong spice. I'm going to put a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And you saw this in part 1 of the marinade. But we put all that in there. We're also going to go in with some more of that ginger paste. About a tablespoon of ginger paste, which we already have in there. And a tablespoon of garlic paste, which we already have in there. But now we've got 3 new ingredients. And number 1 is Garam Masala, which is a spice blend prevalent in Indian style foods. We're going to put about 2 tablespoons of garam masala in there, and then we're going to put in some Indian mustard oil, which is a real weird ingredient, and we only want about 3 teaspoons of that in there because I got a feeling that's some strong stuff. 2, 3. I'm going to mix that up. This is going to come into a kind of a paste. because the garam masala is thickening. It's going to thicken into a paste. Can you see that okay? I hope so. Put the cap back on that mustard oil. And then, to further pastify this, we're going to put the last ingredient, which is a cup of plain Greek yogurt. I'm going to put this whole container of Greek yogurt in there. That's some good stuff. Plain Greek yogurt. I'm going to mix that all up and get that on my spatchcocked chicken and get it all over him. And it's going to come out to be a kind of a pasty kind of a substance. You see that? I hope you can see that okay. Kind of pasty. You've got that garam masala, the mustard oil, and all the other things that were in the first part of the marinade. Now they're in the second part of the marinade. And we're going to get that on our spatchcocked chicken and let him go overnight in the fridge with that on there. There you go. That's kind of almost like a paste consistency to that marinade. I'm going to leave that on him while we cook him, and I'll bring it back and show you how we're going to grill that baby up tomorrow after he's marinated. So please stay tuned, and don't worry, we will drink a beer. Okay, my chicken has been in the marinade overnight, and before I forget, I want to give a shout out to a Reddit user named Baseball Man, because this is kind of partly his idea. But what I'm going to do now is put some Tsangs Stir Fry Oil in the bottom of the skillet right here, and I'm going to add to that about 25 cloves of garlic, peeled cloves of garlic. Spread them out on the bottom of there, and then I've got some red onion cut up that we're going to put in there into that skillet, like so. Thanks, Baseball Man, for the idea. He did a Moroccan veal breast, I think it was. No, it was a lamb breast, and he did it like this, and he gave me the idea to do this chicken this way. So what we're going to do now is slide this chicken out of this bag onto these veggies without spilling anything or breaking anything. There you go, look at that. I got it done without too much spillage. My spatchcocked chicken is all covered in that beautiful marinade. We're going to get that on the grill, and I'll show you what that looks like on the grill. And then we'll cook it for about an hour, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's cooked, and then we'll drink a beer, so stay tuned. Okay, my garam masala chicken is on the grill, and we're going to put a thermometer in his breast and cook him till he gets to 170, about 170, and then we'll come back and check on him, take a taste, drink a beer, so stay tuned. There, my friends, is the Frosty Root Boy mug, and here's today's beer, Stone Go-To IPA. That's a new one from Stone. It's got a low ABV, a vibrant hop bursted session IPA. I'm not sure what hop bursting is. Somehow it's hopping beer extra hoppily. I don't know. Anyway, it's time to quaff the froth off of that. Let's pour that. It's a very pale yellow colored beer. And like I said, it's got a low ABV. It's a session ale. Got a very nice color, very small head. There's a whole thing about it on the back here. It says, since day one we've been abundantly for hops and this and that, and Stone Brewing Company's got a great reputation. So let's take a sniff of that, Roel. What do you think? Well, thanks for the recipe, Roel. The chicken looking good. It smells great. Smells like a great IPA. You can smell the grapefruit and you can smell the hops, and very little head on that. Let's quaff the froth. That is excellent. Superb. I love it. Stone Go-To IPA. Now that's really good. It's got a real grapefruit flavor, and it's real light in alcohol. So let's take a peek at our chicken and take a taste. Stay tuned. Okay, my chicken garam masala is done, and it's looking fabbo. We're going to cut off a piece of that right there, off of that leg right there. Oh man, look at that. Can you see that? Don't that look good? I can't wait to taste that yogurt marinade. Look how good that looks. Let's take a taste of that. Oh yeah, that tastes excellent. That is superb. Roel, that's a hell of a great recipe. And I want to thank Baseball Man for giving me the idea to do it this way. And like I always say, babies, you like this crap? Please subscribe. If you don't, go over and see Rivet Gardener. He's a cool dude. He's cooking up some great stuff. You'll like what he's got going on. Go see Pitmaster X. This is his recipe for chicken. Oh man, that's some spicy chicken right there. I need some beer. And thanks again to user Baseball Man for giving me the idea to do it this way. And that's it. That's my video, babies. So come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but I'll bet you we drink a beer. Rock on, babies.